You know, now you've started playing the guitar and stuff, and I've already played the piano, we could get a bit of a force going, you know, without them other three. We don't need them anyway.
Off, here, shall, then, trot. Aha! I'm here, at the Vale. Pinnacle of my success here. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna show them my silky Brazilian styles and my skills. They can't refuse me. I'm a top pop star. I'm by beloved Vale Park, as you can see, and you know it's a game of two halves, so stay around and join me on the terraces. All right, youth. Here's the young Port Vale lad, making his debut appearance. Well, started coming to Port Vale when I was about 6 or 7, and I used to stand here where these seats are. Sounds funny, but about 3 seasons ago they changed all the standing to seats, which caused a bit of a lack of atmosphere, if you ask me. But I used to enjoy standing at the top end over there, which you can't see at the moment, jumping up and down in the first half as the boys would be shooting up that way, and then the second half would just all change because the boys would be shooting down there. We'd go and stand and give it a bit of Johnny Rogers, Black and White Army, we're so good, it's unbelievable, and all that madness and utter rubbish. I can remember when I was 15, and it was the last match of the season, and there's a song at the Vale, and it goes, are you ready? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. Give me a V, VV. Give me an A, and onwards. And somebody has to start this song, Are You Ready? I was about 15, and I was stood down at the barriers, just ready to jump onto the pitch, and I turned around to all the crowd, and I went, are you ready? And they just looked at me. I didn't say anything at all, so I had to pretend I was drunk. I went, are you sure? Give it a V. VV. Give it A. That's like talking for it, that's funny. Oh. He's ready for the cross. Puts one in. Now, in this little plastic bag right here, as you can see, we've got what Stoke is renowned for, really. And this is Stoke in my hands, as you can see. It's an oat cake. And if we unravel it, to see the delights. I did ask for onions on this, by the way. It's just cheese in the potteries, but that'll do, I'll have a bit of that. It's the oat cake, and it's gorgeous, and there's various little oat cake shops all around Stoke-on-Trent, and I've not found one bad one yet. When I'm at home, I do various things to relax, really, apart from coming down to the Vale. You know, just generally have a laugh. I go rollerblading, fall over, get up again, go back home. I don't know. I do a lot of things, you know. I have a pretty relaxing time when I come back to Stoke-on-Trent. I see Stoke as a sort of a place where I come to put my feet back firmly on the ground. I can remember doing the English tour, and it was a 23-dater. We did the 23 dates. After the 23rd date, flew down, and we went to the Smash Hits Pole Awards and did that. And, you know, a day of glory and everything, and all the other groups were going off to the party and everything after the Smash Hits Pole Awards. And we had to go home because we were so tired. And I can remember that evening, we won all these awards, and then I just walked into the pub, ordered myself a lowbrow, sat down and played pool. And it was just like 2 totally different worlds, but I'm part of both of these worlds, and it's not that difficult to adjust when you come home, really, because it's been there all of your life. I think it's more difficult to go back, because that hasn't always been part of your life. There's a lot of lovely little bits about Stoke-on-Trent, believe it or believe it not. If I say to people, I'm from Stoke-on-Trent, they go, where? And they've normally passed through it in the train or passed through it in a bus, I don't know, or in a car, but never actually stopped. But I'm telling you, there's a load of lovely areas around here. You want to get yourself up, youth. There's all the golf courses are lovely. There's all the parks are lovely. There's some lovely areas, I'm telling you. I live in a right nice area, me. And, you know, I like going to walk the dogs. We used to walk the dogs a lot until she died. But I'm over that now. Used to go walking the dogs up Park Hall and different places. going round Bath Pool, falling in, getting contaminated with radioactive waste, all that stuff. People ask us, there's a lot of talk about you moving down to London and everything. Well, I can't fathom that out, really, because we've never said ever that we were going to move down to London. No, disrespect it to London and all that, innit? But I don't think we'll be popping down there just yet. I figured if we live down there, the record company will be working us to death every day. And we figured that if we live in Manchester, the record company think, well, that's 5 aeroplane tickets. We've got to fly them down from Manchester to London. That costs how much? Oh, we won't get them to do it. So, you know, less work if you live in Manchester or Stoke-on-Trent, I reckon. When I was being brought up in a very female environment, I suppose, you know, my mother, my sister, my grandmother, and God knows I'm such a talented footballer. I don't know, should be able to play netball a bit better, I know. But they brought me up, did a good job, hopefully, and people see me as this brash character, fun-loving, this, that and the other, and that's just me for the cameras, really. I'm just a soft lad at heart, you know. I like a bit of a laugh every now and again, but I get a bit soppy too. And I think that's the feminine side in me. Very feminine every now and again. Not wearing dresses or anything like that, don't worry. But just a bit feminine every now and again. My mum, obviously, as you know, means a lot to me, and she's got various stories that she tells everybody about how when I was a kid, you know, following suit of being mental when I was older. But we used to own a pub in a little town in Stoke-on-Trent, and one day I got all the takings from the tills, and the tills had been collecting for about 2 months. Picked up all the money, it was about £2,000, I was only a little kid, and proceeded to go to the top of the window, and it was on a match day actually, near the Vale, and chuck £2,000 out of the window at people passing in the street. I got all the dirty laundry, all the bras, all the knickers, and just threw them out. Hey, see me. As it comes to maturing in any way, I think I'm going backwards. I think I was more mature when I was about 13 or 14, and as the years progress, I find that it's easier to be slightly insane than to be sane. You get away with a lot of things. People go, oh, he's a bit mad. We'll let him get away with that. And it's the young Vale lad. Debut appearance, comes out, stands at the touchline, shows his appreciation to the fans. Thank you very much for coming down, thank you. Guarantee a goal today. And it's the young Williams lad from Stoke-on-Trent. He's up the pitch now, takes it down the wing, puts it past one player, brings it down, takes it downfield. It could be his debut goal on his debut appearance for the Vale. He looks up, he sees the keeper's out, and he shoots. Goal! He's on the pitch line, does the Williams Samba. Damn! I'm so good. I'm so good. I am. No. I'm too good. And that's the 7th time the keeper's pulled the ball out from the young Stoke lad. Hey, Mr. Bell, chairman of Port Vale FC there. Hey, he's God in this area. So you've seen my Brazilian skills. You've seen how skillful a player I am. You've seen me score. Tell me, do I make the team on Saturday?
No, I think you're better sticking to singing. You're making a tremendous job of that. I think leave Port Vale to the team and myself, and I only hope we make the success you do in singing.
Well, I'll stick to singing then.
I should.
I'm off. What do you mean I should? The next one comes